The state of Overwatch is grim to say the least. It has been over a year since the last significant drop of content, and Overwatch 2 is supposedly right around the corner, but with constant delays, the player base is slowly losing hope of Overwatch ever living up to the hype it once had. Currently, the professional player base outside of the Overwatch League is in shambles. Presumably, there will be no more contenders tournaments until Overwatch 2. Before the recent delay, this seemed optimal, allowing for aspiring professionals to take a deserved break. Now though, pros have to wonder if they will ever get the chance to show off their skills in contenders before life catches up to them. So, what is next? Is there anything to look forward to as a casual player? A pro player? I may be a bit optimistic, but there is one thing left to look forward to as a player at any skill level, and that is Collegiate Overwatch and Collegiate Esports in general. For those of you that are not aware, Overwatch is currently holding its very own Collegiate Homecoming tournament, challenging colleges around the North American region to recruit their best teams in an attempt to clutch the #1 spot from the rest. I know what you are all thinking. Why is a league revitalizing Overwatch instead of more content? Well, it is important to understand that there will be presumably no new tangible content before Overwatch 2. However, within the next year, this new collegiate scene has a lot to offer, including intangible content, and it is my job to inform you on why. There are 3 big reasons that Collegiate Overwatch is exactly what we need as a community to make it to Overwatch 2. First, contenders players will receive compensation, which is definitely needed. Secondly, anyone can join in, making it fun and easy to support. And lastly, it gives players a reason to keep improving. Now, let's start off with point 1. A big problem in contenders right now is the fact that there is little to no funding keeping these leagues alive. Therefore, as time went on, it was more about how fortunate you are to play rather than just raw talent. Many of the best players years ago have since had to move on from competing to survive by obtaining a job or going to college to pursue a degree. Do you see where I'm going here though? In Collegiate, these players can pursue a degree while also competing within Overwatch, revitalizing the Tier 2 scene and furthermore promoting competitive integrity within Overwatch as a whole. Overall, this is a net positive for the Overwatch community. The only negative part is that Blizzard should already be investing within Tier 2, but they aren't. Sadly, I don't think that that's going to change anytime soon since colleges are doing the work for them. They probably will for the foreseeable future too. While we have been focusing exclusively on the top 0.01% of players, let's move on and study the benefits Collegiate Overwatch has on the general player base. There are nearly 4,000 colleges in North America alone, most of which have enough people to make a basic team of 6. Because of this, there is an extremely low barrier of entry. What I mean by this is that there is nothing stopping you from going in and trying it out yourself. Even if you don't win, it can allow gamers to find a group of friends quickly in the college setting. This is extremely beneficial for our specific demographic. If you have been through college before, I'm sure you can understand the challenges of moving into a new place knowing nobody. On top of this, I personally am not a social person, so playing within Collegiate was the perfect way to ease out my previous comfort zone when I was in high school. The low bar of entry could also provide players with a motivation to improve, which is our closing point. Playing on a team is the best way to improve fast, and you'll likely find that scrims are much harder than your everyday ladder games. Playing in college allows for players to improve with a group of local friends, which is something that is rather uncommon amongst most online friend groups. This also allows for you to put in the practice against better players without the cost of your SR. With the combination of social involvement as well as accessible avenues to improvement, Collegiate is the best option for all players, and the incentives are not just for professionals. Now that we have finished the positive points of Collegiate Overwatch, what is the point? Why should you invest your time in playing and watching Collegiate Esports? Are there any negatives? While the barrier of entry is low, the hardware required is not low. Not every university gives scholarships or a facility to play in, but there are multiple that do, even for Masters players. However, most schools only recruit on PC. With crossplay becoming an option, this may change in the future, but it is rather unlikely. The competition at the highest level involves many contenders leveled players as previously stated, which may be a turnoff for some people. In my opinion, it is a bit odd having professionals play in a non-professional setting, but if Collegiate Overwatch becomes normalized as it currently trends to do so, this won't be an issue. Collegiate competition is required for the future of Overwatch, and it is both on the players and community to make this the league that keeps the game alive. If you are interested in watching Collegiate Overwatch, I will provide the links to various Twitter pages that provide news updates and streams throughout the collegiate season. Currently, I play for Penn State, that just recently qualified as a top 16 team, allowing us to move on to the playoffs on December 3rd. As stated previously, collegiate is an incredibly exciting thing to be a part of, and you can even watch me play when the matches are streamed. If this is something you are interested in, make sure to follow my socials, but most importantly, join the Discord so that you never miss a match, stream, or video update. Link in the description. With that said, however, we must bring the video to a close. I believe with utmost confidence that Collegiate Overwatch will grow to be a large esport within the coming years. I hope this inspires some of you within the community to give it a shot, whether it be as a viewer or as a player. The opportunities are limitless. Thank you all so much for watching, but until next time, I've got to peace out and paz out. I'll see you in the next one.